summer series. My name is Dr. Nalani Valentine. I'm a naturopathic doctor. I am the mother of four and grandmother of seven and great grandmother of four and an entrepreneur as well. I have a very supportive husband who is the backbone of my business with this company for sure. And tonight, though, I want to share with you that we are a group of like-minded, multifaceted Black women, entrepreneurs from various walks of life and from different places in life. Each week, we have a different host. We started with each week, and now it's monthly. So we have a different host, a different topic, and insightful set of panelists. Especially this evening, we're having couples as our panelists. You'll get a glimpse inside some of our experiences, including a vehicle that we found that has helped significantly influence our process of becoming the women you see before you. And that being said, as you observe our stories, know that we're not making any claims whatsoever, any claims to treat or cure any specific disease or conditions, nor are we making any income claims. This series is a platform that we hope will empower you to embrace an entrepreneurial mindset of success for yourselves.
Hey guests, so thank you so much for your patience. We're having technical difficulties. Our moderator just got kicked off, but we are going to go on with the show.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Welcome, everyone, to our call. If this is your first time joining our Becoming Summer series, or you're a repeat guest wanting to review past episodes, get back to the person who invited you for that information. And we'd also love your feedback and suggestions for the future. And we're happy to see the husbands joining these ladies today. Yay! I'm going to introduce everyone to you. Okay, we're going to start with Lori and Everton Weeks. Lori is a former owner of an international learning center, a former magazine publisher, a health coach, and Everton is the owner of a media consulting company, and he's an urban farmer along with his lovely wife, Lori. They are the parents of 4 adult children. Welcome, welcome. Next, we have Pat and Denise Fidelia. Pat is a former pro soccer player and a national account manager, and he's a soccer coach too. Denise is a health and wellness advocate and a professional organizer. Together, they're the parents of 4 and grandparents of 5. Welcome, welcome. Okay, last but not least at all, we have Sanja and Donald Shavers. Sanja is a wellness strategist, a licensed clinical social worker, doctorate in education, and she's the owner of a mental health practice. And Donald is a retired IT vice president and a CIO, a technical manager, and a billing specialist. They are the parents of 2 men and grandparents of 2 grandsons. So those of you who've been with us know that we've heard the wonderful stories and inspiration from the ladies in our previous calls. But now we're going to take a little, turn here and see what's going on with the wind beneath their wings, okay? So we've got some questions here for you wonderful guys. And I'm going to start here with Donald. Okay, so Donald, tell us what caused you to get on board, with supporting your wife and on this health journey she's been on with these whole food concentrates. Break it down for us.
Well, initially for me, I wasn't getting on board. I was going to be a participant by just being a customer, and that was it. But after using the product and, noticing how it improved my health and made me feel a little better, then that was part of it. But I guess the icing on the cake was I drove her to her Nashville conference, and that Thursday night there was a presentation by a doctor. And after listening to her and seeing, the atmosphere of the crowd, it kind of, and listening to her story, and she even had live participants of people that was a part of her practice. And after that, I was just on board 100%. And for me, it's been kind of downhill from there.
All right. So thank you for sharing that, Donald. And let's hear from someone else. Let's chime up, Everton or Pat.
Okay. Well, this is Everton. And again, I just really excited to be a part of this call today. My wife and I have always been entrepreneurs in some sense of the word. When we met, she had a business in Washington, and I remember paying thousands of dollars for rent for the building, and she had 140 clients. So when we moved to Georgia, she was looking to start another business, and I thought it would be something like what she left. When she told me about this business, I got excited, and I got excited because they have a home-based business, but my wife doesn't do anything half-assed. And so when she jumped into this, I knew it was going to be something major. So I was kind of like, I'm just holding on. Let me see where this is all going. Right. So it was really an amazing adventure. Just watching her grow this business, take it serious. She's, I have my business, she has hers. She absolutely is the CEO of her business and does a great job with it. So that initially, I support my wife in anything that she does. But I think sort of like some of the other panelists just mentioned was once I started to take the product and had this taste of, plant-based nutrition in my system, gosh, I mean, it seemed like weeks later, we noticed a lot of things. My hair was growing faster, thicker, stronger. It seemed like I had more energy. It was easier to get up and go to the gym. We felt like when we would work out in the gym that our bodies were recovering a lot faster. And I sort of had a desire to eat more fruits and vegetables, which again, just those things took on its own life. And by just eating more fruits and vegetables, we got a lot of benefit from that. We started losing weight, feeling good about that. And but I would have to say, honestly, the thing that really sealed the deal, I feel like something happens almost every week with my wife and her business that pulls me in more. But the most recent thing was this pandemic, In the pandemic, my business shut down. I mean, we were shut down, nothing, boom, closed out. My wife's business, she had the busiest time, the 2 consecutive months of business, and she continued to help people get healthy and show them how to get healthy. And, we, through this business, really, her business, we've been able to really reach a dream of ours, which was to not be tied down to have to work from a building. So my wife and I, we may be working from Daytona Beach one day. We were in Alaska earlier this year working, and it just feels good to be able to do this from anywhere that we want. So this has been a really good thing. So this supporting her, it's been easy. It's always been easy, but this has been fun and easy.
All right, Pat.
Well, my journey started a couple of years ago. Denise and I have been married 39 years. Like we said, we have 4 beautiful girls and 5 grandchildren. And one of the things we wanted to do, we've always, she's always been in about nutrition. But when this opportunity came along, she first started, and I've always supported from the beginning. But the thing that took over was the fact that prior to that we were carrying 25 bags of carrots, and doing juicing and things like that. That got old after a while, So what happened then when she was introduced to this, I said, wow, this is great. Now I don't have to carry those bags anymore. The fruit and vegetables comes in on a capsule. So it was easy to take, and it's got protein drinks as well, and food bars, and so we were excited about that. I didn't have to do all the juicing that we did in the past. But the greatest thing about this we thought about is the fact that with all girls, we wanted to leave a legacy. And our motto is kind of like this. It's like, as a family, we strive to, by winning, by working together, winning by working together. So we felt like, if we can work on our health together, what a legacy we would leave for our children and our grandchildren. Now, we're so excited because our grandchildren are taking the capsules themselves. They love the gummies, and they love the protein drink. They ask for it every time they come over the house. So that's exciting to us.
So I'm hearing the positive benefits for, generations, right? I'm hearing flexibility, time, getting to do this wherever you are and be together in doing that. I'm hearing just the positive effects of the plant powders in your bodies and results from that. This is great, and you're sharing this experience, and your families are seeing this, 2, 3 generations. It's wonderful. So let's move on. We have so much more we want to get to learn from you guys. All right. So, gentlemen, what caused you to support your wife as an entrepreneur? What was it that, moved you to say, I'm stepping in here with this business with my wife, to help my wife? How do you see that, your support for her?
My support is based on belief. And if you believe in something, then you support it. And after I came to believe in the product and seeing how it was helping people and how Sonia was all engrossed in it, I just became a believer. And when you believe in something, you support it. And my support for her has involved, setting up the tower garden initially, maintaining the tower garden, transporting the tower garden. And I think that was one of the major things that we've done. We were able to attend a conference in Atlanta, and we had a full-blown tower garden, and I had to figure out how we were going to get it up there without damaging the plants. And we were quite successful in doing that. And we travel together, and we attend events that, together. So I help her in preparation for the events, and that is, for me, it has become a part of our life, and it has changed me, and it changed me personally in the way that I view health and wellness and nutrition.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, you could do enough exercise to stay in shape. But as you get older, you need to incorporate other things, and nutrition and diet is that. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I have to help her, and we're a team. I just put it like that. We're a team.
Could you give us a little, just a little definition of what is this tower garden for some people?
Oh, okay. The tower garden is an aeroponic, vertical garden that grows using no dirt. You use water, and it has 20. Well, the basic system has 20 ports that you can grow most plants, either inside or out, as long as it doesn't require that the plant grows a root in the dirt. And you set it up, and it's kind of self-contained from that. You make sure it has water, you make sure it has nutrients, and you plant it, and you can put it in your house, as I said, or you can have it in your outside, anywhere you want. But it's an aeroponic garden that grows any kind of plants. Like right now, we have 2, and we've grown plants, and we've We've grown it in the basement. We've grown it in our dining room. We've grown it on our back porch. And right now we're incubating plants to restock.
Thank you so much.
And we
welcome
love
back.
that. We love doing that.
Yes, yes. Welcome back, Leilani, and I will turn this over to you. And thank you again, Donald. And we look forward to hearing from Everton and Pat on how you support your wives, your lovely wives.
Yes, okay. So I'll go next, and I think just like Donald said, I could echo a lot of what he said. But I will tell you that I love seeing my wife happy, and that really is the thing that makes me happy. It's just kind of like with your children when they're doing well and they're happy, how you feel good. And we have that same feeling with our wives, and I love her being happy. I have never seen my wife happier. She has found her niche. She's always, even before this business, always talked to people about being healthy, staying in shape. And now she has a business doing it, and she's really, really good at it. So the other thing that, again, is the healthy lifestyle that follows her business. I mean, we don't just talk about this. This product and the Tower Gardens and all has changed our lives. Plant-based nutrition has changed our lives, and we're living it, so it's easy to talk about it. Then I'd say the other thing is that we have so much fun with this business. I mean, Lori and I cook together. We have different meetings over at our home. We invite folks over to just kind of understand and learn a little bit more. We cook together. We started off like Dono and his wife with 1 Tower Garden. That turned into 2 and then to 4, and now we have 5. Now, the interesting thing about it is that we are growing 100% of our vegetables and fruits organically. And they're in the dining room, they're in the living room, and 3 of them on the back deck, okay? But the bottom line is we didn't have any problem finding food during the pandemic. We had it right here in our own backyard. And then the final thing I would say that makes it easy to support her is that, man, we have met some amazing people. Everybody's looking for a way to get healthy. And it's very rare that you can find something that really, really works. And it's food-based, natural, plant-based nutrition. And that really has been amazing for us and for all of our friends. I hope that answers it.
Thank you so much. I love the fact that you are able to take what you've grown on the Tower Garden and actually get in the kitchen together and cook together. That's awesome. That is awesome. Pat, let's hear from you.
Well, that was great by Dono and Everton, because I ditto their answers, because when we first started, supporting her was a no-brainer, because like I said earlier, you win as a family, as a couple, by working together, and so what that does is not only your children and your grandchildren are able to see that what happens when 2 people work together in unison, and a lot of things can be accomplished. So I support her by going to the functions. Our first function was we went to a boot camp in Georgia, and was able to meet amazing people. We have amazing doctors, amazing lawyers, amazing professionals, and common people that are looking for opportunities, looking for them to move up in life, in health, and in wellness. And so we support her by cleaning the Tower Garden.
Very helpful.
Cleaning the Tower Garden, and then now I tell you what, she's so excited about I'm excited, and she's excited about the business opportunity and what she's doing. We get to travel together. We meet these exciting couples that you see tonight when we travel together and go out and eat together. And greatest thing lately is the fact that my wife, or my oldest daughter, just had a grandson and lives in Key West, Florida. And just prior to the pandemic, she was able to stay with my granddaughter And business, she didn't do anything in the business, and the business grew. I mean, we've been having an amazing growth in this business, and where now I'm able to, because she's sharing the product, she's sharing the opportunity with as many people as she can. Now I'm supporting her. I'm learning how to cook now.
Yes.
And I have a tower garden that's I call it the cafeteria of vegetables, where I just go and pick the what I want to cook today and be able to make a nice meal for her, whether it's a smoothie, whether it's pick them off the tower garden and make a smoothie, or even lunch, so that support her in many ways. And that's why we're excited about the opportunity. We're excited about sharing this with people.
Wow, thank you so much. Well, first of all, congratulations, grandparents. Is this your first grand?
No.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. Oh, that's right. That's right. You said we had 5. Wow. Well, thank you so much. Now, the next question is similar. However, it's different in a different way. This is for the wives. How does it feel? And I know this might sound a bit rhetorical, but it's different for every couple. How did it make you feel to know that you have this support?
Okay, so for me, it is amazing to have Don along for everything that we do. And many of you know that it didn't start out like that. I did surprise him, but when I was invited and the term whole food concentrate and plant powders was mentioned, I just knew that because of my condition, this was something I needed. And I jumped in from head to toe, and I came home and shared it with my husband. But I knew that he was going to support me. You see, I had spent really years and years supporting whatever he needed, because he led us in terms of provision for our home and our family. So whatever move he needed to make, I made, and I just found work or found my business. I had a practice. I did some other things. I taught higher ed, but I just plugged in wherever I needed to support him. And once he retired, as he will say, he just wanted to be retired because he had a lot of responsibility. And I spent nights with him at his job when it was required. When things didn't work for the university system, he had to be there. When none of his staff could show up, he had to be there. And I was right there with him. So after a lifetime of supporting him, I knew he was going to be on board with me. And he has come along. And it's just been a lot of fun meeting people like the couples here. Lori didn't know me from Adam, and her towers are amazing. Everybody's right with their comments in the chat. And I called her up because one of my customers was, having some problems with their tower. And Lori said, let's do a Zoom so that I can see. She said, I'm not an expert, but I think she really is. But she helped us talk it through. And Lori, I really need to send you an update. You should see her tower now. Denise and I, we had met at one of the conferences briefly, but down at a local regional conference in Jacksonville, we got to hang out with her. And I've seen Pat back and forth on the Zooms. It's just amazing the connections that you make. And I just invite anybody, any couple who's pondering this, it's a lifestyle change. My husband will tell you, I've always pushed the fruits and vegetables. If you came in our house, I had a smoothie for you long before these beautiful protein shakes that we enjoy, because I've just always needed something for my body. And this came along at the right time. And to have him by my side and to know that whatever I need, because he's more technical than me, so a lot of times behind the scenes, he's doing things that you guys don't know or see. And I'm just, it's amazing. We can talk about it. We've always cooked together. Our cooking has changed. It's improved, it's healthier.
Right.
our diets have changed. You know, we still have room to go, but we are on the path. And I love having him on this journey with me, and the grandkids too. They love the Tower Garden, and they are right out there with us on it. So thank you for the opportunity to share this.
Wow, thank you very much. So what I'm getting once again is that teamwork, and that, you know, one helps the other and the other helps the same, and it all comes out together. Thank you very much. And now Pat and Denise.
Well, like Sandra said, it was amazing. First of all, just to back up a little bit, I left my job with the airlines, did not know what I was going to be doing. And within a month, then this opportunity came about. And I prayed when I left the job. I said, I need something that would be fulfilling, that I could be a blessing to other people. And then this opportunity came. So when I shared with my husband, he was on board automatically. So I love the idea of the products. I love the idea about the business. And also we found out that this company's been around for 50 years. So when I shared the name of this company, he just confirmed, right? You enjoyed it. So that was the main thing. So the support, just with him being by my side, that's been such a blessing. The support with him in the kitchen, honestly, as we grow in our businesses, we work hard. We do a lot of traveling. And so I taught him a few things. So now his pancakes are really good. They call pop-up pancakes,
Yeah, they call
for the
pop-up
grandchildren.
pancake with the protein.
With the protein. So we've done we've implemented different things to make it work, make the business work. And it's been fun. It's really been fun. So I'm going to stop.
Thank you. Wow. Well, we hope that you've seen tonight how we come from all walks of life with different backgrounds and various reasons why we said yes to this mission. And be it either the support or the community, either the product or the stable company that will continue to be with us along our journey of becoming. And now, our next presenter, I am really honored to be able to introduce to you Dewana Scantlebury. She is going to provide us some valuable insights as she wraps things up for us tonight. Dewana is a corporate business leader with more than 25 years of direct selling experience. After attending Cornell University, she led a global rollout to replace an outdated business order management system. She also spent 15 years as senior sales manager, developing exciting field events and incentive programs while overseeing representative communications. Dewana has also been a senior marketing manager in apparel for 12 years. She's been responsible for product development that generated sales in excess of $180 million. Throughout her career, Dewana was so passionate about understanding the representative experience and walking in their shoes that she became one herself. And she served customers more than 16 years and became a top performer. Dewana is currently United States Marketing Director for a global multi-billion-dollar company. She is a native New Yorker residing in Bronx County, where I'm from, with her husband and 2 sons. Please help me welcome the amazing Dewana Scantlebury.
Thank you, Nailani, so much. And thank you, couples. But before I start, we want to allow Lori to talk about why she's so excited that Everton supports her in her business ventures. So before I begin, go ahead, Lori. I would not start without you talking. You go, girl.
What is Lori so happy about, right? What is she having so much fun doing? Exactly. I am so happy, to have a chance, to share tonight. My husband's support has meant everything, to me. It feels great. To sum it up so quickly, it feels great. When I walked in the door with the idea of starting this business, I wasn't sure what he was going to say, because Everton and I, we throw business ideas back and forth to each other quite frequently. And so I really knew that we were going to look through all of the details of running this business before we said a complete, wholehearted yes to it. And once we said yes all the way. And I've never looked back, and it feels really great. I love how it feels to have someone like champion you all the way through, because you're gonna have good days and you're gonna have not so good days. But knowing that I can look over my shoulder and he's telling me to go for it feels fantastic. You guys, sometimes like things like social media might feel a little bit awkward, because for me, part of this business is sharing our life with people we don't know. And, you know, always having someone not only just take the picture for me, that's a simple thing, but he's behind the camera telling me, oh, you look good. Oh yeah, do that again. And I may be just feeling so awkward about it, but it really just always makes me feel good, and we can laugh through this together. You know, I couldn't, you know, I would regret closing out tonight if I didn't mention that having this type of support has really allowed me to just really be free and find a louder and broader voice for myself. And that voice, you know, for me, I'm so proud to be able to represent a healthy African-American couple who enjoy being together and spending time together and building something beautiful together. That to me is just absolutely priceless. And of course, I couldn't do that without him, right? You know, I also want to just give a shout out to the single ladies, or, you know, if you haven't been, I love being around couples who have years in with each other. But you know what? I want to just normalize the fact that I found true love in my 40s. I was 48 years old when I met him. And we've been at this relationship 8 years together. And so 9 years together, but who's counting? But that also really has just, the business has brought something into our relationship that we can be in complete agreement with. How we handle our healthy days, how we handle our not so healthy days, what we buy, what we cook, what we grow, and really just to own that we really want to represent our best selves to each other, and then let that carry over into, you know, sharing it with just anyone who wants to listen.
Thank you
so
so
much for allowing me to just jump in.
Wow,
Well,
thank you for sharing that. I just have to say that there was a lady who just typed in that, well, there's hope for me. I'm 48 too.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
yeah, thank you very much. And now let us please welcome Duana Scantlebury.
Well, thank you so much. Again, this was, and I want to thank the audience, because you know what? Life is not perfect, right? We deal with technical difficulties, but it's how we deal with it in grace that matters. So your patience and our couple's authenticity, and Donna stepping in for Nelani, just really appreciate, because that's what we get to
Thank
do.
you.
That's the support that you see in front of you. You've just experienced it. And that's why this series is called Becoming, because each of us become with the support of those who help us to evolve. So this was the couple section piece, and I am so honored to have been a part of it, because there's nothing better than seeing Black and brown couples smile and in a relationship that goes beyond the personal, but into the business, where they're able to flourish. And that's what this company has brought us all together to do. So Juice Plus, that's the company we're all associated with. That's the company that's brought us this support in this community. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I know Denise said when Pat heard the name of the company, he was all in. Well, when I heard the name of the company, I said, what is Juice Plus? So what is Juice Plus? Let's just break it down. Juice Plus is a company that is celebrating 50 years of inspiring healthy living and helping families thrive. We are a global company. We are in 25 countries and growing. And I'm so excited, because 2020 for this company has just been incredible. And I know for all of us on this call, this is a year that's going down in history for so many different personal reasons as well as business reasons. And I'm just excited that we get to do this. So Juice Plus has been around for 50 years, and some of you may say, well, I've never heard of it, maybe up until this call. Well, I'll tell you why, because I've been in the direct selling business, network marketing for over 25 years, and the name Juice Plus never came up. And that's because we will never be on a billboard. We're never going to be on a radio show or TV or on a magazine. Why? Because of what you just experienced tonight. It's our stories. It's getting to know the individuals. It's getting to hear from them that really is inspiring. And to hear about the company from a company that cares, because I'm representing the company, but I'm on this call with these ladies, with these couples. We're here together because they felt it was important to help people help people. And that's what we get to do with this opportunity. It's really help people and allowing people to shine and be their authentic self and listen, because now we're at a point where people have had possibly on purpose to slow down, right? Because of everything that's been going on around us, they've had to slow down. So this has given us an opportunity to truly listen and to help people, to inspire or to give information. I'd like to say what we get to do in the Juice Plus community is we get to just be the information funnel, the conduit to information perhaps that you were thinking about, you didn't know where can I find the information, or you was curious about and maybe didn't know how to bring up the subject. So here we are bringing ourselves to you, just sharing information so that we as a community can be informed. And that's what Juice Plus is about. We are about health and wellness. And I can tell you, I love that these couples were juicing and going to the gym. Well, I'm a New Yorker and I never went to the gym. Let me tell you my exercise. My exercise was walking those Manhattan blocks to the train station, running down those 3 flights of steps to get to the train, to get inside, to then get off to run up the 3 flights of steps, to walk those 10 Manhattan blocks to get to my job. So that was my exercise. So I came in this community not truly understanding health and wellness to the degree that I can do something to improve my outlook or that of my family. I always say I was a Centrum woman and my children were Flintstones babies, and that's what we did. I knew that we had to have a vitamin a day that kept the doctor away and maybe some fruits and vegetables on your plate. That's all I knew. And when I came into this company, I recognized, New Yorkers are snobs, I'll just admit it, and we think we know a lot, but I didn't know what vitamins could possibly be doing to my family's body, because we didn't know. All I heard was vitamins were good for you, but didn't realize what they were really doing or not doing until I understood whole food nutrition. And this company has really graced us with not fun facts, but research clinical studies that help us to appreciate what whole food nutrition can do to your body. So when you've heard us say plant-based powders, concentrated plant-based powders, whole food nutrition in a capsule, that's over 30 fruits and vegetables in a capsule. I like to call it a simple, convenient, affordable way to flood your body with all the goodness that it needs, when sometimes you may be eating some of the bad things. So if anyone says to me, they're the food police, they're not my friend, because I love food. And I may sometimes eat food that I know is not good. I'm going to be honest, I came on this call and I had a slice of pizza, but you know what? I also had over 30 fruits and vegetables. So I think I kind of balanced it out, right? That's what it's about. It's allowing yourself to be open to learning, being educated, and make decisions on your own terms. It can start with one simple change. It can start with walking more, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking your car a farther distance. It could be trading that glass of soda or that glass of juice for a little bit more water, sleeping good. That's what we're about. As I think Donald said, you can exercise, but as you get older, there's more things that you need to do to your body. So we're by all means, Nate already said it just earlier, we're not making any health claims. But what we do know, and the fact of the matter is, when you flood your body with good food, it's going to do good things. And for those who are, battling, because let's face it, in our communities, we know, what is it? Asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol. Those are all things that are rampant in our communities. And sometimes we're scared to make that one simple change. But it can be that simple. We heard Denise and Pat talk about how Papa got his pancakes. You too can have your pancakes. We heard Lori and Everton say, you don't need a green thumb. They got 5 Tower Gardens. They're growing their own produce. I don't like dirt. So Tower Gardens is straight up my alley. And in Manhattan, when we don't have a lot of space to be able to put that in a garage, on a patio, on a terrace, it's huge. So this is what we get to do. And this is what this global company is about. It's inspiring families to be healthy on their terms. It's inspiring them to take control. And you could be dealing with debilitating disease. What we want right now is quality of life, right? And to be able to share that with someone. So this is a community of people who are really here to inspire, to share information. We have these amazing couples that were able to bring a different aspect of what having your own business could be. Because I think Pat said it well, and I wrote it down. His words were, you win by working together, right? That's what this was about, winning by working together. And you may be in the audience say, well, I may not have a significant other, or where's my partner? We all find one. And if you don't have one, if you're thinking about having a better health journey, come join our community. That's what we're about. We're here to partner up with you. We're here to buddy up with you. These stories are amazing, and we're all smiling. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first joined the company 3.5 years ago, I said to myself, these people are crazy. Why is everyone walking around smiling? And I realized, because it's truth. When you feel good, it radiates. When you are supported with people who see you, who you are, you smile. And so many people today are not smiling because they're crumbling inside. They don't have support. And we can be that for those who are looking for it, but it's up to us to bring that. So in closing, I just want to say to you, thank the person who invited you to this call. And I thank you for coming. This is a serious opportunity for you to think about. It's a health journey. It could be a business opportunity for you. I want you to just think about it. What is your journey? Now's the time. 2020 is setting the path for what 2021 is going to be like, right? I hear so many people saying, well, I want to get through 2020 so I can get to a better 2021. And I challenge you, make the second half of 2020 the best part of 2020, and know that we are here to support you through that journey. Thank you so much. Back to you, Nailani.
Thank you so much, Dewana, for sharing that with us. Thank you, audience and friends and family who have come together just to hear more about becoming an entrepreneur, as those of us who are people of color. Thank you so much. Please get back with the person who invited you to take a deeper look. Who knows, maybe this would be something that you would like to experience, because as you can see, this is a true experience. Thank you and have a good evening. Peace.